Welcome back to the Lift and Glow Fitness Podcast. I'm with Charlie and Jenny today, and we're going to talk about why your workouts aren't working. So we're going to go through some common mistakes that you could be making in the gym. I don't want you to feel silly for any of these mistakes because we probably all made them at one point as well. So what do you think? What's like a really common mistake that you still see, or maybe one that you made back in the day?
Winging it.
Go
in the gym, literally. I remember I used to go to David Lloyd's and I'd literally go in and I'd just like wouldn't go in with a plan, wouldn't have a clue what I was doing, but I was going to the gym and I'd go in, grab some dumbbells, walk over in the corner, wouldn't have a clue what I was doing with them, and then just start doing like, okay, I'll do 5 squats. Okay, now I'll go on the floor and try and do 10 press ups, and then like nothing was consistent. Oh my God, that way.
By the way, we've just recorded the podcast on consistency.
It's glued into my brain now. So if I say it a million times, I'm like a robot at this point.
To be fair, consistency is something you talk about a lot anyway.
I do. Yeah. But basically,
so it wasn't a structured program.
There was not
you were just winging it.
Yeah, I was literally winging it. There was no plan, no preparation, and it was probably the worst thing I could have done because I wasn't seeing any results. I
definitely did the same.
Yeah.
So I'd go in, I'd be like, oh, I'll go on the treadmill. Oh, I'll go on that glute kickback thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do a bicep curl into a shoulder press. Oh, like I was just doing whatever I felt like doing.
Yeah.
I'd spend loads of times doing abs.
Yeah.
And I'd just do like random shit, like I don't know, just a lot of the time stuff I saw on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, just like, oh, I like the look of that exercise, I'll do that. And there was no like rhyme or reason for what I was doing.
Not actually knowing why you were doing that exercise as well.
Yeah. So not knowing why I was doing it, and also just picking up like random weights and there was no like structure or thought process to it. It was just like, I'm coming in to, I don't think I realised that you needed structure, to be honest, like to be like kind to the old version of me. I just thought you could go to the gym and exercise.
And I think just the label of going to the gym was good enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I just thought you could go in and do whatever and you'd see a benefit for it.
Yeah.
And I suppose there is benefit to moving your body. There's benefit to doing all forms of exercise. But for what I wanted, I wasn't going to get anywhere.
No.
So I think doing random sporadic workouts was one of my things. I think another thing of mine was not working hard enough.
Yeah.
So I thought intensity was like bombing it on the treadmill, or like doing loads of jumping and loads of burpees, or like battle ropes and just doing loads of stuff that would get me heart rate up.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand intensity with weights.
Yeah.
So like when there was like men grunting in the gym with heavy weights, I was like, not bad. And now I'm the one grunting in the gym because I'm like, oh my God, these weights are so heavy. So like I didn't actually understand that like going heavy and like lifting, challenging in weights was intensity.
Like monitoring what you're actually doing and tracking.
And that intensity was needed.
Yeah.
So that was definitely one of my mistakes. What about you, Charl?
Well, I'd always go spinning and stuff like that, wouldn't I? I'd always do spinning and I'd always do that. But I was thinking, I'd do that and then I'd be eating like salads and all stuff like that as well. Do you know what I mean? Thinking, I'm going to get like abs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it just weren't the case until I started doing.
You loved the HIIT, didn't you?
I did love
You done
it,
a post, I think, on that the other day, and it was
Yeah.
about like how doing cardio, like
It
you
wasn't
thought that cardio was just going to
Yeah.
get you where you wanted to be.
Yeah, it wasn't something like, I'd love how I felt after it. And I
Yeah.
said that me and my dad used to always go to like spinning classes, like HIIT classes. And like I'd love the feeling after it, but I'd always dread going to do it. And I'd be like, it's not something I'd enjoy. I'd always felt like dead tired.
Punishment.
Like, punishment
And
for
what's
like
your
what I
saying?
do.
You always say this about your body.
I know. I forgot it. What is
Don't
it?
punish.
do it because you love
Do it because you love your body, not because
you
like,
hate
you want
it.
to
You wanna punish it.
punish
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
For what your body
That
is.
is.
We all just fucking butchered that, didn't we?
Yeah. We got there in the end.
It was do it because you love your body, not because you want to punish it for what you've eaten.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks
That's
for
it.
getting
Yeah.
my motto right.
Yeah.
So I know. Do you know what? We all did this. So I used to hammer HIIT. I'd do like 2 hours of HIIT in a hot room, and I'd be like, "Wow, I am smashing it." And do you know what? I was smashing it.
Yeah.
I was fit as a fucking
Yeah,
fiddle.
so your fitness, you're like, we're
I
not
was
like
so
saying
fit.
it's
My
not,
cardiovascular fitness was great, and that is needed.
Yeah,
we
100%.
run, we do cardio. Like keeping your heart health in good condition is really, really important. But I wanted glutes.
I think it depends on your goals, doesn't it? As well, like
Yeah.
so. obviously.
But I wanted glutes
Yeah.
and I wanted to be the healthiest version of myself. For both of those things, you need muscle.
Yeah.
I genuinely do not believe that you can be the healthiest version of yourself without any muscle.
that,
You
no.
need to have some muscle mass. It's like it's like
And longevity of life.
yeah, and just it's so important to have. It keeps you young, it keeps you strong, it keeps you able to live a better life for longer.
Yeah.
So important. So if I wanted to have a healthy life, and I also wanted like glutes and I wanted definition, I needed to be lifting weights, but I was just smashing the HIIT head in.
Yeah.
And I got to like super, super skinny, and I was like, why can't I? Like, I've got really like, if I don't say so myself, quite naturally toned, defined arms.
Yeah.
So even when I'm carrying a bit of body fat, you can see the muscles in my arms. When I was smashing HIIT, it was like they were just like sticks. I was like, I used to have more definition when I wasn't doing this. So I think I just was confused about what I needed to do for the goal.
Yeah.
So far mistakes we've got is going in and winging it.
Yeah.
The second was like not knowing what intensity looks like.
Yeah.
So training intensity in some workouts is about getting your heart rate up. But in strength training, it's about how heavy you lift, how close you're going to failure.
Yeah.
So like if you're doing 10 reps and really it's not a struggle whatsoever, you're not working hard enough.
Yeah, this is a
like,
big thing.
When
I
we
think.
say to the girls in the gym, like, how many did you do? And they're just like fresh. The breath hasn't increased at all.
10.
Yeah, I did 10. And I'm like, well, you better fucking go up
Yeah,
then.
get that weight on,
Because it doesn't look like you did a hard 10. It looks like you just coasted through.
Yeah.
And like I always say, your reps shouldn't look like butter. Like they shouldn't be smooth. They should be sticky.
Yeah, pull
so
some
like
ugly faces by the end of it.
My squats yesterday, like 10 seconds or something, it felt like to stand up.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like sticky, a bit of a struggle. Well, a lot of a struggle.
A lot of my clients like really like strive for that 10 reps. And I'm like, right, okay, but if you're getting them 10 reps and like by the end of it, it's like, you're not doing all these ugly faces, then like, let's go up and let's see what we can achieve, because if you're constantly getting them 10 reps all the time, I think that's what people get confused with. They think that they're not doing good enough if they're
not getting 10.
If they're not getting 10, but there's a reason why you do a rep range, because we want you pushing to failure. We want you to track track your progress in that way.
Yeah.
So if you're consistently going for 10 reps, consistency.
You're so consistent at saying consistent.
I love that for me. But I've lost me train of thought.
If you're always going for 10 reps and you're always getting 10 reps, then
you're never gonna know what you're actually capable of. Yeah, like what your potential is. You're holding yourself back from that because you want to hit this 10 reps.
When we do a rep range, and this is something that I speak to online clients about, I was literally speaking to one of them today, and it's that I've give you 6 to 10, and that doesn't mean I want you to do 10, 10, 10, 10.
No.
What I mean by that is if you get 10, try a heavier weight. And if you fail at 6, great, stay where you are. Yeah. And then keep doing that weight
until
over the next couple of months until you can do 10 of them. Yeah. And then let's go heavier again. Yeah. And you might fail at 6. And then we just do the same. Yeah. That's progressive overload. Yeah. Like if you just do 10 reps all the time of a weight that feels doable for 10, you're not actually getting stronger. You're just achieving this 10 reps. Yeah. When you have a rep range, I can't bear the thought of doing 10 squats. I would rather do 6 heavy squats.
Challenging squats.
Yeah, than do 4 sets of 10 reps. Because like it just feels like cardio to me.
I'm like that with most exercises, to be honest. I'd rather do heavy, low rep range than do lighter, high.
Yeah, definitely. It's less... I feel like it's less taxing overall, on like the workout, but you're getting stronger and you're going to be developing more muscle, lifting heavier,
and you can see what you can achieve then. Yeah, like rather than just holding yourself back in a workout. That's a big thing, holding yourself back.
Yeah. So to train intensely enough, we need to get close to failure, and a lot of women just don't even when they're like, oh, it burns, they stop, and I'm like, just because it burns doesn't mean you stop.
Yeah, like you'll know when you literally cannot that weight up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a really good thing to talk about, because I think there's so many people who strive for that 10 reps, and I
see them like when they're doing bench press in the gym, like dumbbell bench press, and I'm like, they're so fucking smooth. What is even going on? And they're like just chilling there. Yeah. Like no. But you get the fear, don't you?
Oh, 100%.
Dumbbell bench press, for example, is when them dumbbells, like I've paired with like Alison or Sammy before, or even like Holly, and I'm holding these dumbbells. I'm thinking, if I drop these, I might die.
So it's
My
having that
nose is
reassurance and confidence when someone's there with you.
Yeah, but also knowing that actually you don't need to drop them in the face. You can just drop them next to you. Like, you know, I've never actually saw anyone.
No.
It's been close.
Yeah, I'm like, touch wood. Touch wood.
So yeah, we need to train with intention. So have a structure, have a clear plan. And we also need to train with the right level of intensity for your workout. So if it's running, then heart rate and stuff does matter.
Yeah.
But if it's strength training, then the load that you're lifting, how heavy it actually feels matters.
Yeah.
Obviously training for your specific goal. So if you are training for fitness, then do your high rocks, do your running. Like, we're training for high rocks. We need cardiovascular fitness. But if you are training to get toned, then you need muscle.
Yeah.
So we need to be strength training. Any other mistakes?
I'm trying to think. Because I've probably made plenty back in the day.
I would say trying to do everything and not giving yourself a chance to recover.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that plenty of times. Like my little challenges that I've done in the past.
Oh yeah.
I'd done a 40 days hard, didn't I? Instead of 7. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you wouldn't catch me doing it now, but like, yeah.
I didn't enjoy watching you do that.
No, you know what it was? Maybe this was like an all or nothing mentality, like back in the day. So yeah, don't do what I've done and do all or nothing things like that, because I was, as the weeks were going on, I was fucked.
Yeah, you were
so
done in.
I feel like
you weren't able to give your all to
as the weeks
workouts.
went on. I weren't 100%. So that is a big thing, actually. Like, if you want your workout to be successful, then aim for like 3 to 4 workouts a week. Don't have that all or nothing mentality, because you will burn yourself out.
Yeah. Rest and recovery is vital for progress.
Important, yeah.
Like, if you want to build muscle, if you want to get stronger, you can't just beat your body down every single day. You've got to give it a chance to recover. So even yesterday I was speaking, no, it wasn't, it was this morning. God, that feels like yesterday. I was speaking to Meg Parker, and she was like, when I have a rest day, my heart rate is like really low. And then she like smashes her workout. She's doing half marathon training, high rocks training, and her strength. And she was like, those you feel the benefit of those rest days, because she comes back and she can lift heavier, or maybe she can run further, or she just, because she's given herself a full day to recover.
I'm surprised I didn't get sick off them 40 days, to be honest. Like,
you might have.
So things like that. That's super important, like your recovery and everything, like, because I'm going to say the word consistent.
Don't say something else, think of another word.
It's very, very hard. I feel like it's embedded into my body after doing that other one. But, what
are you trying to say?
So, I don't know, now I've lost my train of thought again, no?
Just say it next time. Just say consistency.
It was like I was going, when someone really wants to say a word and they keep it in. I've lost my train of thought, guys.
Yeah, I think you have to, in order to be consistent, you need rest days.
That's
otherwise,
exactly what I was going to try and say.
You're thinking, otherwise your intensity on, you're being intense, you're being all or nothing. You're like on it for like 14 days flat, killing yourself, and then you need a week off because you got sick. And that's why these challenges, like, fair play for doing it, and fair play to people who do get through these 75 hards and all of that. But when you look back at it, when you look at it, it's actually just teaching you that intensity is the way to do it. When
it's unhealthy. Well, it was unhealthy for me. Like, whatever anyone.
What we teach isn't intensity. What we teach is doing the boring shit over and over again, and like being routine, and also having space to live life. Like, if I said to you, don't drink for 3 months, or don't have a meal out for 3 months, or don't eat any carbs for 3 months, of course you're going to look different after 3 months, but also you're going to be miserable. It's not like, or train twice a day for 3 months. Okay, you might do that, but then what at the end? You're not going to be able to sustain that long term.
And it's probably good for people to hear the likes of like the fact that I've tried it, and it just goes to show, like, this is not.
It only affirmed it for you that it's not the way
this
to do
is
it.
not the things that you should be doing. And I think, like, now, when you're doing your workouts and stuff, just be more mindful of the all or nothing mentality. Does not get you anywhere in the long run. Yeah. Like, you might get a little quick fix, but then it's not taught you anything. Like, if you want long-term results, then do it slower. Yeah. All time. Don't be too intense with it.
You've got your whole life to feel great. Just give it time. So we've got doing random shit, not working hard enough, training for the wrong goal. So doing like cardio classes, HIIT classes, and also not hating on Pilates. Like, do it if you want to do it, but you aren't building like the body that people want isn't happening in Pilates. It's happening through lifting weights, but do it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I do yoga every week. I do me running. I do me strength training. Like, you do your
Pilates
Pilates as well.
Yeah.
You do also need strength training if you want glutes, if you want to feel toned. It's all just part. They've all got different purposes. So like training for your actual goal, and not resting enough.
Yeah, that's such an important one.
Anything else?
My mind's gone blank.
Okay, what about fueling properly?
Yeah, I was about to talk about nutrition. That is like such a huge thing. And being mindful, like if you have got a goal, like me again, I've probably done this in the past where like I've ate next to nothing like back in the day, and like you wonder like when you're going into the gym and you're not performing well or you're not able to like lift as heavy, there's a reason why you've got to fuel your body. So being mindful of like for your goal, nutrition plays a big part in it.
Yeah. One of my clients I was training with today, she comes in at like 11:15. So like it's a bit of a weird time. So she'll be finished at like dinner time. And she was up from 8 and I think she had like a piece of toast, and she said, I had a little bit of yogurt. But that was at 8 o'clock. And then by the time she got to 11:15 to train, we were training, and I was like, are you all right? And she was just all over the place. Yeah, like proper grey. And I was like, what did you eat? And it's the first thing you go to. And she had a really early tea the night before. She had like tea at like 5 o'clock. So that is quite early. And then to only have toast like hours before. So so we were like, right, what are you doing next time? She was like, I'm gonna eat even like a banana or something just before you start. You just need to make sure something's on your stomach.
Yeah, I think if you're training mid-morning onwards, then it is important to get some fuel in, especially if you eat your tea at like 5 or 6 o'clock the day before. I think if you are not well fueled, then you're not going to perform your best. So for example, this is a mad example and I don't know why I thought about this, but I once had an Indian with Fran and then the next day did engine. Didn't go well.
Oh yeah.
No.
Like I feel like thinking about that.
felt unwell. Didn't feel good. And like, so you need the right fuel to perform well.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't get the most out of myself in that workout because my stomach was like a washing machine.
Yeah.
So like, it's just making sure that training and nutrition goes hand in hand. If you eat crap, you can't really perform that well.
No.
If you fuel your body well, you perform better in the gym. Therefore, you get better results.
Yeah.
You get stronger. You build more muscle. You recover better.
Yeah.
We need to eat enough protein. We need carbohydrates, girls.
Please
stop. Cutting carbohydrates. We absolutely do need them because they're the prime source.
And we love
fuel.
carbs.
Fucking love carbs.
Like everyone loves carbs.
Randomness. So Marksies have started. See, I told you I need to be sponsored by Marks and Spencers because I talk about them every podcast.
Listen up, M&S.
I used to work there as well, so they should be. They definitely should. But anyway, they do these new meals and they're not low calorie or anything. I looked at the low calorie ones or the whatever they're called, the high protein. Not count on us.
The other ones I know.
The ones that are high in protein,
They do like a meatball one,
I don't mean the shite, they're not really, they're great. But
that deal's out the window.
Sorry. Ruined it before it even became a reality. Anyway, so those meals, I was looking at the high protein, like lower calorie ones, and they were all cauliflower rice. And I was like, I'm sorry, I am not going to eat cauliflower rice. Like, I want proper carbohydrates. So I went round the corner to the actual like ready meals. And this was for my lunch today. And the meal was 600 calories, but it was 40 grams of protein. And it was a beef shin, slow cooked beef shin ragu pasta. Wow.
Nice.
New fave for a ready meal.
And 40 grams, did you say?
Yeah, I never ever eat ready meals, but today I was like, I'm strapped for time. I've got all these check-ins to do.
Sometimes
and I had something to put in the oven, but I didn't put it in time. So I was like, right, I need coffee beans and I'm going to get myself some lunch. Stunning.
Yeah.
40 grams of protein, 600 calories. Some people are like, whoa, that's really high calorie. But for me, it's not. Like,
no, I don't think it is.
No, that's standard for me. So 600 calories, 40 grams of protein, beef shin ragu from Marks and Spencer's. Get on it. My only issue, Dylan's like, my only issue was that there wasn't enough veggies in it.
Yeah, so you'd have to add some into it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, like I would have preferred
more.
But it, I was just slapdashy. So there was carrots in it.
Yeah.
But that was it. But honestly, it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
So protein, is the reason that that popped up is because I was thinking of protein, and then protein came into
And
my
the
head.
carbs and the low
So we
calorie
need
meals,
to have
yeah.
enough protein. We need to have carbohydrates, like those cauliflower rice things. It might sound great that it's a 300 calorie meal, but I know by this point right now, I'd have been
Hungry,
absolutely
yes.
starving.
Yeah.
And also I need energy for like the podcast. I need energy for life. And so I'm not going to do that on cauliflower rice. I need the pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Fuel your body.
So anything else? Gym mistakes. I mean, a really simple one is wearing the wrong shoes.
Yeah, like if we're going to talk about clothes, I always just say that, and I always swear by this, but like make sure you're wearing something comfortable.
Yeah.
Just because everyone's walking around in like a crop top, a sports bra, which is absolutely fine. If you don't feel comfortable and that, don't feel like you've got to walk around in, something skin tight. Like if you want to go in the gym one day in a baggy t-shirt and you're going to perform your best with that baggy t-shirt on, then make sure you're wearing clothes that are comfortable for you.
You don't need to follow. You don't need to follow gym fashion.
No. Wear whatever you feel comfortable in to get the workout done.
But I would say functional wise, like if you're in like big rampy running shoes, you probably shouldn't be doing your barbell squats or your deadlifts in them.
Always
so
training my socks. Always
take them off.
training my
Barefoot's
socks.
actually best. And if it weren't for lifting gloves and annoying floor, I would train barefoot. I think.
Not
barefoot with socks. Like
I always train
toes out. Gonna subject people to that.
I've got a lovely shellac right now, so
I've still got my wedding shellac on.
Oh, you'll love that.
I know.
Yeah,
lost it.
It does.
Have we got any others? Any other?
I don't know why this keeps coming to me head. It is like a mistake, like if you're doing it, but I can't bear barbell pads when you're doing a squat.
Great shout. Really, really good shout.
Yeah.
You can't be doing barbell pads on a squat. They are for hip thrusts.
Yeah.
So we say this all the time, don't we? So sometimes we'll get members in from the gym. I feel like we're not mean, but like they'll be like, oh, well, my old PT used to put a barbell pad on the bar, and I'd be like, no, we're not doing it.
Yeah,
but it's because if the barbell is hurting, it's because it's in the wrong place.
Yeah, and then you never learn how to put the barbell in the correct position. Otherwise, it's just
the barbell pad forces the bar to sit higher,
Yeah.
which messes with how you actually squat.
Yeah.
But also, you're sitting the barbell in the wrong place, so you need to actually learn how to brace your traps properly, sit the bar on the traps, and then like how many women have we helped do a barbell back squat comfortably?
Yeah.
So that's actually a really, really good one.
Yeah.
It does mess with the mechanics of your squat as well, so it's beneficial to not use one.
Yeah.
Trying to think of any other.
If it is really hurting, it's probably most people sit it on the neck.
Yeah.
So you know that's why it's hurting them.
Yeah.
You can see if there's a member in the gym and you can see like red on the skin, can't you?
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, that bar's sat in the wrong place.
Yeah.
And then once you show them where that cushion is, everyone's got it.
Yeah.
Then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to workout, comparing yourself and like comparing your workout. Obviously, when I say comparing your workout, it doesn't even have to be mean like if you're in the gym and doing different workouts. Like when we're in a group, like I always say to like the newbies and the beginners, like, you know, when you come in, it might seem a little bit overwhelming or a little bit scary because, you know, some of the girls have been here for about 3-4 years.
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
Some of them have been training with me for 7 years.
Yeah, and they're loading the bar, you know, and then, you know, say if someone's starting with a dumbbell hip thrust and people are, you know, 100 odds.
And they get all overwhelmed.
Yeah, so like I would say that's a really big thing when it comes to like, you know, mistakes with your workouts. Don't compare your journey to someone else's because that'll just put you off.
Yeah.
Like your own progress. Don't focus on anyone else except yourself.
That's such a good point. Yeah. I was coaching one of the gym members a while ago and she was getting so frustrated with her upper body. She was like, all the other girls are doing barbell bench press, all the other girls are doing barbell shoulder press. I'm like, but you're not all the other girls.
No.
Like some of them have trained with us for years.
Yeah.
You are 3 weeks, 4 weeks in. Like just let yourself be. I think just let yourself be crap. Don't be ashamed of being a beginner.
Be new and be a beginner because
that's a nicer way to say it. Let yourself be new. But it's like if you can't get good at something unless you're crap at it first.
Yeah.
So like when we all learned to drive.
we were talking about this earlier.
When we all learned to drive, we were all crap at it first. We were stalling all the time. Like
some people passed on the first go. I passed on my sixth.
Some people don't get past that.
Some people don't pass at all. But like, you know, your driving instructor's slamming on for you. You make loads of mistakes and we're okay with it because we understand that we're shit at it in first until we learn. The gym's no different. No. It's like when you're learning a language or you're learning an instrument, like you're shit at it at first and it's the process of getting better. That is the journey. That is like, you can't expect to have never been to a gym before and then
to
look
know
around and know how to do
Yeah.
everything for one, and then be able to lift the same as someone else.
Yeah.
Comparing yourself to someone else is just absolutely mental.
I said to one of my
Mental.
clients this morning, was it this morning? I think so. Or was it even in Lift and Glow? Maybe it was actually yesterday. I don't even know what day we're on. But yesterday. And
What day is it?
I know, go round the houses, me don't I? So yeah, I was talking to someone and they were getting a cob on because they couldn't do it. And I was like, why are you expecting to come to the gym and just to know exactly what you're doing and to be good at it? Because that's not what the gym's about. Like,
No.
like you can't just go in and expect every workout to be easy. You can't expect every exercise you to thrive through it and be able to do it, because what's the point in coming and pushing yourself then? Because you're never ever going to get better at something. Like, it's good to like not know what you're doing. It's good. Yeah, it's good to be crap at something. It's part
Failure
of the
is
process.
part of it. Struggling's part of it. Like, that's what it's about.
Yeah, like that is literally what it's about. And I think just a reminder when you are, in workouts, beating yourself up like, oh, I can't do that and they can do that. Well, you might not struggle with a certain exercise, but that other person might really struggle with it. I say that all the time. So it's just
it's
about,
also like day to day as well. So, for example, like if a couple of weeks ago I'm partnered with someone in Engine and they're like really, really struggling, but they had a few drinks and a really shit night's sleep. So it's not that it's just not you're not as fit and you like, or it's not that like you're terrible all of a sudden. It's just that you've had a difficult night's sleep.
Yeah.
And like, so some days
everyone's journey and everyone's life is just completely different. Yeah. So comparison's the thief of joy, I would say.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do we have any other gym mistakes?
All the gear, no idea.
Yeah. I feel like that's for example, like with the grip thing and getting wraps with my online clients, if they're like doing like, like on an empty barbell and they're like, oh, the bar's hurting my hands. It's even like new girls in Lift and Glow. I'm like, if you're using an empty bar, you're not using grips.
Yeah. No, you don't need them.
You're just not. You might need them eventually as you get stronger, but we need a level of grip strength. We need to. So yeah, that's actually
you need
really,
to
really
train
good one.
it. And I also think like with your legs, like I feel like, okay, like when you get to a certain weight and you're getting strong, your legs are a big muscle and your arms can't actually take that. So I feel like they're useful for then. But even like when people are doing like an arm, like an upper body exercise and they grab them, I'm like, just wait a minute.
Or they're doing like the first set of barbell rows.
like don't do your first set of it.
I try and struggle for at least 2 sets, 3 sets, and then I'm like, right, I can't hold the bar. So if you're like physically slipping, but they're not, like, you don't need wraps from day one.
No.
You need them when like you've built a bit of grip strength, but then that grip strength is holding you back, like physically holding you back from getting a stronger back or stronger legs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a really good one.
Maybe the knowledge of like what you're using certain things for, like, like is a mistake in workout.
Do you know what?
I mean?
Belts, people overuse belts. This is like another thing.
Yeah.
So a belt is not meant to be like strapped on you to help you back. A belt is like meant to be a signal for you bracing your core properly. So you're meant to brace your core against the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like, beginners in the gym. I can't remember who it was. There was someone in the gym who said her PT used to put a belt on her because she said she had back pain when she deadlifted. So her PT used to put a belt on her. And I was like, that's actually not what a belt is for.
No.
A belt is to help you make sure that you're switching your core
And
on
is
properly.
that even
and obviously it
helping
offers
it?
a level of support. You've got to brace your core against the belt. But all she needed was to learn how to, she was doing like 30k deadlifts with a belt with her old PT, not with us. We don't even have one in the gym. And all she needed to do was learn how to deadlift properly. Use bracing her core properly.
Yeah.
I think people try and go over sloppy form with a belt.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not into that. One thing that I wanted to mention is combination exercises.
Lunge into a burpee, into a squat.
Or like a lunge with a bicep curl. What fucking planet is a lunge gonna, like, how can you like use the same weights for a bicep curl as a lunge?
Yeah, that really, really
and
gets
I'm not gonna
to me,
lie. Like, there's probably videos of me somewhere doing shit like that.
I feel like
before
we've all done
there's
it.
a video of me like boom, boom, lunge, squat, but like now, oh my God, I'd have to delete them
I'm mortified
videos.
about I
Can't
think
even
if you
think
went,
about it.
if you've got the time, because you probably, like, I don't.
You've
But if
deleted
you went
some
right
of yours
back
though,
to the
haven't you?
beginning.
I think you mentioned,
I'd have to go back and delete mine. Like, I can't even think about it.
Yeah, but like a lunge and a lateral raise. Hang on a minute. Like, that's the biggest muscle group. The smallest muscle group. They need different weights. Just train your legs heavy,
Stick
train
to the
your shoulders
basics of
heavy.
it.
Yeah.
Keep
like,
it
do
simple.
things-
Don't overcomplicate it.
But I think like, and I'm sorry to drop this, there's no hate or whatever, like Courtney Black kind of exercise, kind of workouts, like it looks fun and it looks exciting, but so many of them are just shit. Like a lunge with a lateral raise, a squat with a bicep curl. Like,
you're not getting that progression or like anything from that, are you?
No.
It's not
Just
happening.
no. It's not strength training. Like,
no, it's not.
It's
not.
HIIT. You could class it as HIIT.
Yeah.
But you're just not going to get the stimulus in your legs that you
and
need
you can go
to.
so much heavier, everyone. You can go so much heavier than what you're lifting for a lateral raise for your lunges.
God.
So don't like limit yourself to that.
Are we like
You know what I
5 kilos on my lateral raises I'm still on, and I probably could go up now. I've spent a long time on that. And like 80 on a squat. There's no.
So make it make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
Even like your lunges, like I don't know. It's just a little bit. Keep
it simple.
Yeah.
And
I feel like we've covered loads of mistakes. I can't really think of many others.
No. And if you do,
you
make
know
these
what?
mistakes,
What I would say is, if you are a busy woman and you want to maximize your time, I think it's a mistake to do body part split.
Oh yes,
so
this is a good
I think
one.
a lot of girls, like, they might get their program off their fella or something, and they'll do chest, arms, back, and legs. But to me, that isn't beneficial for most busy women, and you actually get a better results from training muscle groups multiple times a week. So if you only do legs once a week, chest once a week, back once a week, and arms once a week, you can actually maximize your time by doing less volume per workout, splitting it into 3 full body, or like 2 upper, 2 lower, and you get better results in less time.
Yeah, that's a very good tip.
I think that's
you're getting the most out of it then.
Yeah.
And you're more consistent.
I think that's all. We've probably got more. We'll bring them to you if we think of any more. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Let 'Em Glow Fitness Podcast. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, and please like the video as well, because it helps us. Thank you.